everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, an amazing week. So I'm super excited to bring to you guys this series. I was actually super nervous before I did this video. I was like, I want to do these videos, but of course I let fear, which is false evidence appearing real, stop me for a little bit, and then I counted down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I decided to make these videos and start making them and start bringing content to you guys. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Ellie Michelle and I live in LA. I'm a freelance makeup artist and hairstylist. I've been in the industry for about 10 years now, and it is truly my passion that I have now turned into a career and a personal business. And the main reason why I'm making this series is because I've learned so much over the past few years, and it's been a lot of trial and error, and I would love to talk to you guys about not only beauty but business. A lot of times us as entrepreneurs, especially in the beauty industry, we tend to kind of just focus on the artistry and forget about the business. And business is at least 80% of the success of our business itself. I also want to start off by saying I am nowhere close to knowing everything about business, but again, this is a journey that we are on, and I actually want to create a community where we are able to talk about business and the things that we struggle with and not be fearful in it. And this is for men and women, and not just those in the beauty industry, but those that are stylists, those that are dancers, anything like that. Because a lot of times we believe, or we've been taught to believe, that if you are an artist and you are seeking to make your passion a career, then you have to be a starving artist. And of course, we're gonna have times where we struggle, what not everybody does financially, but it would just set us up for success if we knew and if we were knowledgeable about the business aspect of it and what we should be doing with our money, how to price ourselves, how to treat clientele. These are all things that I would love to discuss with you guys. And also finding balance. I think a lot of times, even as me as an entrepreneur, I get very nervous. I'm like, I need to work a lot, and I do. I work so much, but I think it is important that we give ourselves that time to re-energize and bring that energy back into us, so then we can go ahead and give it out to our clients. Okay, so then we can give them the best experience possible, and not only just for them, but solely for us, or ultimately for us, because when we feel great, then those around us feel great and they can feel our energy. Okay, so I just wanted to introduce myself to you guys, talk to you guys about who I am and how I got my journey started. So I went to school back in 2009. I got my cosmetology license, or I'm sorry, I went back to school in 2009, but I just turned 21, so I was really a party animal, and I actually didn't get my cosmetology license until 4 years later, which really paved the road for me. I would say that I was so scared. I didn't take the test because I was like, well, it's already been 4 years. And at first it only was like a year, and then it turned into 2 years, and then it turned into 3 years. And then I was on my 4th year, and I was like, you know what? I need to get my cosmetology license because it would just be so beneficial to me. And honestly, it has been so beneficial to me on a lot of different playing fields. But the main one is I realized that we can do anything that we set our minds to. We can do anything that we want, and if we really want it, we're gonna find out how to get it, no matter how long it takes us. So I finally got my cosmetology license. In this time, I actually was doing makeup. I started makeup about 2 years after I graduated from cosmetology school, and I realized that I had a long lost love for makeup and the artistry of it. My first job was at the benefit to Macy's counter at the Fashion Show Mall. For all of my Vegas people, you guys know where that is. That was my first makeup job. I was super excited, but my main goal was to get hired at MAC Cosmetics. Okay, now I didn't get hired at MAC Cosmetics till probably about 1.5 years later. I had worked at benefit Macy's, and then I had transitioned over to Sephora. And then after Sephora, I finally got hired at MAC, which was a great experience as well. Everything that I've learned from my retail jobs have played a part in how I conduct my business and how I talk to my clientele. And I believe it is very important to start at a retail job. You don't always have to, but you will learn a lot of things that you probably wouldn't think that you would learn, especially when it comes to customer service. And customer service is so huge in the industry. That's a make or break. You know, it's always about first impression. So if you give that client superb customer service, they're going to come back to you. Not only are they going to come back to you, they're going to refer their friends and their family to you as well. And that is what matters. Creating these relationships with our clients, and I'm talking about genuine relationships, is really how you get ahead of the game. Okay, so after I got hired at Mac, I worked for Mac for about 4 years. I was a freelancer, and then I was permanent for a year, and I stepped back down to freelance at Mac. In May of 2017, I officially had decided to go into freelancing, meaning that I was just going to take clients on my own. And I remember that day like it was yesterday. I was literally crying. I was just like, yo, like, I don't know, if I'm doing the right thing. And long and behold, I basically stepped down from Mac. I was still in a freelance position, but my focus was to get my own clientele. So I did that in Vegas, and I also worked for some makeup agencies, which is a great way to start, and it's a great way to build your portfolio, all of my freelancers out there. So I did that, and then in June of 2018, in June of this year, I actually moved to LA. I wasn't supposed to move to LA till October of this year, but I decided to take a leap of faith and move sooner because that's what I felt that I needed to do. So that's a little bit about me. And since I've been here, it has been a transition. I don't want to say it's been a challenge. People are like, do you like LA? Do you love LA? And I mean, there's days where I don't, but like, honestly, I love it. I love it. I came out here for a reason. I came out here for my career, and LA has really been transforming me as a young lady, as a business woman, and just as a woman in general. And these are things that I want to share with you all. And like I said, I would just love to I'm actually creating a community where we are able to talk freely about business, and where beauty and business coincide. And I know and I'm convinced that we are able to have not only sustainable businesses but thriving businesses only if we run our businesses with structure, while also keeping, of course, the beauty side of it. So I look forward to diving into deeper with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. If there's certain topics that you guys want to discuss or you guys have questions on, please feel free to drop them below. Like I said, we're going to have tons of topics, and I'm just really excited to dive deep. Now, it's not only going to be about business. I will be talking about beauty and makeup and artistry and being creative, and what market you would like to be in, and how you get yourself into that market, and how you really market yourself and brand yourself as your business. Okay, guys? So I will see you guys very, very soon. And don't forget, all three coincide: beauty, brains, and business.